Hey guys, Lit Game Reviewer here, and this is kind of like a review, first impressions or my views on YouTube gaming channel, website, service. I'm confused. I don't know what to call it. Is it a website? I guess it is. It has its own address. Well, whatever. It's YouTube gaming. What do I think of it? Well, it feels like an unfinished, like an alpha product, when it should not be that way. Okay, personally, it should not be like that right now. There's a lot of missing features, and frankly, I don't know. It's not that I'm not gonna recommend it, but all I'm gonna say is this: you can use it if you want to, but I don't have a need for it right now. And you may think, well, you may look at this one here, but if you look at YouTube itself, except for the UI, well, the user interface or the visual aspect, which is clean, it's crisp, it's very simple. I really love it. Like the menus are on both sides. It uses the screen completely, which is really good. Like instead of using this stupid shitty AI, like on one screen, on one side you got everything, you got your videos in front, and no matter what size you got, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't use the screen correctly to me. YouTube gaming, it does it correctly. You got like both menus on both sides. You go over there with your mouse. I got a couple of them here just for examples, like Space Engineers, City Skyline, Broforce. Awesome game, Broforce. And on my other side here, got my channels, but unfortunately I don't have it grouped. I would love it. As in, I don't know, gaming, music, or whatever other categories that I want to. Just to categorize them, just like it was before, but they, YouTube removed it. But no, I don't have that. Then I got featured channels, which I'm forced to look at them, which I could say, you know what, I don't want them, but I can't remove them. And also, what if this channel or this channel or this channel has, I don't know, three new videos since I last watched it. Got nothing there. And I got X number of subs. Okay, that's nice, but can I control other stats on this? I would love it. Like, this is your chance, YouTube, to create something. Like, I don't know, I could say, you know what, they have X amount of subs, but how many views do they have? I can't see that. Or, I don't know, any other things. Like, are they any other, I would say, people that I sub to or they sub to? Like, are my subs connected to that channel? I don't see it there. What if I what if I sub to a channel and those guys or that channel is connected to another channel? Can I see it? I can't. Is Google Plus integrated with this? No, like they just split it apart. I don't even have options in this. You got the live feed here, you got the channels there. You can click on more if you want to. There are some videos here and there. There's one thing that they could have done is when you like pass your mouse over it, it begins to play or either to play the video or just take some screenshot in 1 minute increments or something, or just split it in 10 parts and you got 10 thumbnails inside the video, just like a summary or a quick little video before you look at it. It might be useful if you want to look at Let's Plays. That's how I look at it. There's a couple of other things. For example, this is not like a call out video, but just not going to play the video here. For example, if I want to go on Google Plus or Twitter or whatever, I don't see it here. I got details, but if it's not in details, like his Twitter, for example, it should be here. Well, yeah, there it is. But besides this little link, I can't see it. I don't know. It feels incomplete. Then I got suggested. I know that there's a trick. Well, not really a trick, but you put your name inside the tag of a video, and all of your videos should appear first. That's nice, but what if I want to disable that because I know that trick, and I want to see other videos related to, I don't know, like this guy says, Demon Ralph, deceptive Xbox One videos from blah blah blah. What if I want to see similar videos to that video content? There's no way to do that because he uses his own name and tag, which is like nothing wrong. It's just I don't have enough options. I don't have enough controls. And for the comment, well, it fucking sucks. I am sorry, but it really does. It's the same kind of comment system that we have, like, oh my god, millions of years ago. You could literally go on a channel and it's going to be filled, well, not this particular video here, but you can go on a channel and it's going to be filled with trolls, with nasty comments, and if the person doesn't manage it, you're going to be stuck with this. Why can't, at a minimum, I'm not saying the same thing here, but a better system, as in, I don't know, somewhat similar to the Reddit comment system, as in it's rated. If you're a troll, it's going to be down, and because you're just going to rate it down. And if it's a good comment, you just rate it up. You don't even need to be sub to do that, for example. I'm just like talking out of the blue, for example. No, not for example, but I'm just giving ideas like that, you know. It feels incomplete, but it has really nice features, like if I want to look at Broforce, for example. It's going to give me a lot of videos based on Broforce. And I believe it gives the ones that are on my list first. But not all of them. I know that a couple of channels that's right there on my screen right now, they are on my favorites list. But I don't know how it works yet. I do love the interface. I mean, it's really good, but they should do something better than that. Yeah, I know it's supposed to be on like on the live streams, and that's another thing for the live streams. There's one particular guy that I am going to show because he's worth it. You guys should, if not sub, just let's see here. It's not even there. I didn't put it there. Should be on my classic one here. Heinzie. It's a guy who does Let's Plays, and he got into trouble using YouTube Gaming because he did a live stream. And then he got hit by the YouTube banning hammer. Well, not the banning hammer, but the trouble hammer, let's say. Some kind of problem with, well, of course, it's about music. It's always about music. And what did he do? What did he do? Well, he went elsewhere. Why not? He just went on Hitbox. Problem solved. YouTube, that's not what you want to do. This is all about gaming. Music is really important in games. Look, listen, there's graphics, which every PC gamer you'll hear about that, like from a PC gamer's mouth. Graphics. Bad or good, you're going to hear it. And then there's music. It really goes well together. If you mess with music, you turn it off, or you say, you know what, you can't view that music, well, you can't hear that music, and you can't display it, you can't play it because, you know, copyright and blah, blah, blah. I'm rich and I want to stay rich, and music authors, you got to give them a fair chance, they're really poor, and blah, blah, blah. It's not that we don't care, it's because it's part of the game. We don't play music because, you know what? Fuck the music industry. No, we're not rebels in that way. It's part of the game. And in fact, I'm sure about this, is that, like, and on Twitch, that happens a lot. There's some kind of song plugin request, like exclamation song request, whatever, then you just give a YouTube channel out, and it's going to play the song. Really popular and really good songs. I don't know. Bon Jovi, Metallica, Black Sabbath, whatever. Just name it and you got it. And, well, copyrighted songs. It gives them more views. It gives them more popularity. It gives Twitch more popularity. If YouTube wants to be really popular, that's what they want to do. That's what they should do. They should not, like, they should at least, I would say, decrease the power of the copyright system or the claim ID system. At least not do it when you're doing a live stream, because, oh man, this is way too restricted. You're gonna mess with, I see YouTube Gaming as an extra service. I don't even see it as more popular, like it's not going to be a #1 hit. I'm not going to see it doing like having a failure, but I'm going to be I'm sure that YouTube or Google, whatever you want to call it, I think it's Google that takes care of it, will do something drastic with it, as in, you know what, we were wrong or something. I may be wrong, but when there's no people using a service, you know what they do. They just turn it off and they go away. That's what's going to happen if they don't do anything regarding music. And yes, when I play music, for example, Grand Theft Auto 5, if you you're going to risk, are you going to risk your channel to display, well, not display, but make sure that people will hear like their favorite music band or their favorite music song? And if you do that, you're going to risk your channel being like having a strike. And if you do that, there's loads of penalties, which doesn't make any sense, because if you look at, I'm not kidding in here, and I will show you, not to, I would say, stool the person, but this is really stupid. The person got a copyright strike, and you know what? It's not that he said, fuck you, but he went around. This is so easy. I don't even know why the penalties exist for the YouTube, like for a YouTube channel. He did 15-minute videos, like part 1, part 2. And he's just like doing he's bypassing all the penalties. He doesn't care. He even has a channel based on streaming, because he can't do it with this one. What's the point of penalties in this case? What's the point of the copyright when you display music? We don't care. Other services exist. If YouTube gaming doesn't work correctly, or if YouTube doesn't work, they're just going to go elsewhere. YouTube, Google, stop it. It is not worth the penalties. It is not working. People aren't stupid. I don't know. That's my take on YouTube gaming. It is a good service. I take it as an extra. I don't even use it every day, honestly. I could use like YouTube alone and I would be really happy. I'm trying to use YouTube gaming every day, but I can't see why I would use it every day. It's not good enough. There's a lot of missing features that YouTube has that this one has. Well, this one hasn't. It's just like the same thing with a new game, for example. You get an old game, which has a lot of stuff, a lot of features. Man, a good example would be America's Army 2. It had a lot of maps. It had a lot of expansions. It had like the Spec Ops, or I don't know. It's like they had loads of weapons. They had everything. And then America's Army 3 just got released. Well, at that time, not now. And everything was gone. It's like a fresh new start. Really cool engine, though. Really beautiful graphics at that time. A couple of years ago. But it had nothing. Just a couple of maps. From what I remember, I think they had like 2, 3, 4 maximum. That's it. There's no like Spec Ops weapons or maps, or there's no loads of weapons. There's no loads of maps. Nothing of that. Nothing at all. It's like a naked version of a game, which is, it's not that it sucks. It's not that it's bad. It's, why would you do that? Why would you trade a complete game, which pretty much like really sucks in graphics, but everything else, it's like, if you give me a number, I would give you 15 out of 10 kind of gameplay and everything. The experience is really awesome. Why would you switch that to America's Army 3, which was, at the time, naked, empty, and shallow? Really shallow, as in a couple of maps, a couple of weapons, that's it, because, you know, we're starting with a new engine, really awesome graphics, sound that will make you go crazy, for example. This is what YouTube gaming is. It's a shallow service from YouTube. Very, very shallow service. It's not bad, it's just shallow. It has nothing in it. I don't even see why I would use it right now. I'm really surprised to see it released in this state, because this is really bad. Anyways, I'm not going to use it because I don't even see a point. It's right there in my favorite bar, but Besides that, I see no point to use it, really. There's a lot of live streams, though. That's really cool. Anyways, what do you think about the YouTube gaming service? The game reviewer out.